reorganized. Chaos. God bless you. Just the wind. I call that the dew of the emotions. Every emotion you have leaves an essence in your saliva. Usually you only taste it when you have a big bitter delusion. You can taste bitterness in your mouth. Anytime you want to integrate your emotional experiences, all you have to do is collect that dew and swallow it. It makes you softer and wider. I'm going to do 2 songs. I've got 15 minutes. They said 10 or 15. I'm going to take 15. And also at 4 o'clock, I'm going to be out in that field out there because I have so many things to do and say. If anybody's interested in knowing what my spiritual or physical exercises are like, the exercises of presence or of the golden phoenix, I'd love to see you out there. And I also will say a lot of stuff. And anybody that's interested in me or any part of me, either the musical part of me or what I said here, we're taping all of this, and I listened to it this morning, and it was funny. You don't know it, but you witnessed my birth yesterday, because I've never done this. So I really want to thank Lord Melchizedek. It's hard, I usually call him Melky, you know that. For arranging this, and I seem like I'm stupid probably sometimes, but I'm not at all. And I know all of these guys. First, actually, I am all of these guys, just like you are all of these guys. And that's what all this is about, and that's why he set it up like this. He got the most specific people here. I mean, reading Joshua's books makes you very, very deep, fine, and dedicated. And I'm deep, and I may be fine, but I sure am a lot of other stuff too. And sometimes people that are only like a third of the way off that ladder that Joshua takes you, and I think that was Jacob's ladder, but Joshua's got a ladder too. And if you're a third of the way up that ladder, they can't handle me because I ruined their mental structures that they're sucking at. But Joshua took you all the way up. And that's the same as all the way down. So I'm working with descended and descending masters. And that's what the rest of this gig is about. That's the new age. And so I'm explaining to you that all those light body levels are necessary just to precipitate your physical body. And it has nothing to do about going there. It has to do about getting you here. And yesterday, a dear friend, a wild countryman from New Zealand, Denny, who's been teaching channeling for 10 years. He's got a lot of restaurants here, too. Have you gone to one of them? He knows about power and stuff, and he knows about honor. Because he's come from the past, the Templars, all that stuff, where we die for honor. And because of the way he felt the things going on here, he felt like some people were being betrayed because they wanted channeling like he teaches, where there's a vibrational change in the body, where an entity comes in. This you need to do if you have not got your emotions harmonized, and if you're not hooked up to the end of the line. These are coherent beings. They don't have to change the vibrations to talk the words of Melchizedek. And all of you have those connections. This is what they've been saying, but I want you to feel it. You see, this is what I'm here for. so that you feel the things you know, and you all start manifesting all of these lords. And that's how they evolve, because we get more cohesive. Joshua, I don't know if he understood when Melchizedek said, I'm evolving from this too. It was kind of confusing, but that's how it works. Because we become Melchizedek. He gets a body, a big body. And people are coming up from all over the universe in their UFOs and their cars with big banners out of the window. There's a party on the earth. It's a birthday party, and I have a sneaky suspicion it has something to do with my birthday, too. So this is the new age. And if your heart knows that everybody's the same, there's nobody ahead and there's nobody behind, there's nobody above, there's nobody below, and there's absolutely nobody right and nobody wrong, because you all do know that reality is what you perceive. So it's different for everybody. You do know that truth is distilled from a reality. It has to be coherent, explaining the mechanisms of that reality. So truth is different for every reality. So it's all one. You've got that, don't you? I'm recording this. And I want you to sign those lists. If you're interested in a recording of what we've done here yesterday and today, and this hour and a half that I'm going to do at 4 o'clock outside, if you want to be there, write down your names, and I'll try to have it organized. So there are 3 different lists. I have to tell you 3 things of yesterday. I'm going to sing my song and I'm going to get the hell out of here. Well, not really. I'm just going to change my form and get off there. 1, I didn't tell you what the covenant was. You remember I said, you don't probably have it, I'm not sure if you know what the covenant was or what the contract was. The covenant was as you split from yourself, as you condensed, because that's all you did. You got a little more dense. You said, I will not forget you. That's your covenant. And you as God said, I will not forget you. And so we're bringing it all together right here. The contract. Those people in Washington did a whole weekend and nobody really got it clear. I said, well, only 3 words that count in that contract. For some people that need definitions, there's 565 pages in small print. For other people, it's 1 page. But the bottom line on all of them is, you must die. That's your contract. And so the way of the heart is about getting resurrected before dying. This is what's new. Jesus did it after death. He's been fine for a long time. This is one of my major things over there in Italy, is, getting him off the cross. He was there about 5 or 6 hours. So this brings me into another idea about the suffering and the pain. Remember, don't buy any of that, even if it's channeled by Ashtar. That's not Ashtar. That's an energy that has to do with Ashtar, that the only way it could talk to human beings was through their fear process. Ashtar is unconditional love. He loves pink, and he's female energy.